Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with another pick a card reading. It should be a quick one, and in today's video we are bringing forth messages from the spirit guides regarding the 12 by 12 portal, which is today. Okay, so as usual I have three options. This multi-stone bracelet is for option 1 viewers. This small bar soap is for option 2 viewers, and this eye mask is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates very strongly with you. But once you've made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description, or you can go to the top comment. Next to each option you'll find a timestamp. For example, if you choose option 3 or this eye mask, then you don't have to see the entire video. You click on the timestamp next to option 3 and your reading will start from there. Okay, so I'll say my usual prayer now. You can use this time to make a choice, and I'll see in your choice of option. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the powerful light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through the video, please help the viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of love, courage, hope, strength, compassion, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, now we can get started. I'll take the other two options aside so that we can start. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this multi-stone bracelet. Let's keep this aside and let us now see what are the messages that Spirit wants you to know regarding this 12 by 12 portal. It should be a quick reading, so I'm taking one card from the Divine Abundance Tarot deck. Thank you, Divine. Then I'll take two cards from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Dear angels, what is it that my dear option 1 viewers need to hear from you today regarding the 12 by 12 portal? Thank you. One more card, please. Thank you. And finally, from the Blessings deck, what is like that one big, super major blessing that you are receiving through the activation of this portal? Thank you, Divine. Now that we have all your cards, okay, let us dive into your reading. So option 1, it looks like you are going through something that really is uncomfortable, almost feels like a sacrifice, and you're struggling to see any blessing, if there is any blessing at all related to the situation. Okay, because your first card is about sacrifice, and the message here reads, sometimes surrender is painful. God is cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It is a sacrifice to love. Okay, so maybe there was something that it may be a habit, it may be a relationship, it may be a physical location, situation that you were very comfortable in, but it was not letting you grow. For some of you, the thing was getting toxic, but you were like, no, let it be. I'll just be, passive and watch the thing. But your spirit guides know you can do better. Okay, and that's why this shaking up has happened. I'm seeing for most of you it has already happened. For some of you, you are just currently going through it when you are watching this video. So this sacrifice is not being done to you, it is being done for you. Okay, whatever feels like, right now very painful because you are being forced to give something up, it was actually almost like converting into a toxic obsession or like an addiction thing, or just like a plain comfort zone which was not letting you grow. So finally your guides are coming in and helping you release that, but you are never alone. Okay, you are never alone. So that's why one of your angel messages are already saying that no need to worry. Okay, as difficult as it feels right now, or it may feel right now, when this part of you is being taken away from you, there's no need to worry, because it will definitely be replaced with something way better, way more than you can imagine. Because sometimes, we like we self-sabotage by decreasing our own self-worth, and that's when the universe has to kick in. Okay, sometimes the universe has to just push us from that very stagnant zone so that we can move ahead, grow. But there's no need to worry whatever is happening. For some of you, I'm also getting that you might feel like scared, because it's suddenly like a lot of turbulence coming in, and you see that you see those effects around in people around you. But don't worry, it's not going to affect you that badly. Maybe the effects in others, you are seeing you more. For some of you, I'm clearly getting that, but you are not going to get affected that badly, because you are being protected. But at the same time, this is something that has served its purpose and needs to grow. Like I said, it can be a relationship you're outgrowing, it can be a physical location. Like so many times when people make a physical move from one place to another, they're actually scared, they doubt themselves, if I'm taking the right decision, because I was so comfortable here, blah blah blah. But it doesn't matter. Okay, there's nothing to worry. Your angels are already coming in and saying no need to worry. The second message they have is for you to reconsider something. Okay, now like here you see like there's a sword, and this card often reminds me of like the Ace of Swords, which is like which represents bringing clarity or taking you closer to the truth. I'm getting that vibes from this reconsider card. Okay, so the first thing is, this is a portal. You might feel like going through sudden highs and lows. Okay, so don't take any decision impulsively. Take a step back. Think, if you're feeling too emotional or too driven to do something, take a step back. Give time for your emotions to stabilize a little bit, and then reconsider. Maybe you still are achieving that thing, you still are doing the thing that you wanted to, but maybe you're doing it in a different way that might, I don't know, save you time, save your resources, things like that. Okay, so honestly, I'm not feeling like that major doom vibes. I'm not feeling that. What I'm feeling is something that you were meant to achieve, you are going to achieve it anyway, but for some of you it may take longer. For others of you probably the plan A did not work, you have to go through plan B. For others of you, it's just like you need a little external help. It's different scenario for each of you, and it is something where you have to step out a bit out of your comfort zone, and to your mind it'll feel like a huge sacrifice, but it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, just remind yourself of this video that your angels came in and said there's nothing to worry. And finally, the blessing that you're receiving through this portal is a blessing on a journey. And I'm not surprised, because for many of you, I was getting that physical vibe, that physical move vibe, right? So it is quite possible that you are undertaking a physical journey. Maybe this is the first time you're traveling on your own, or this is the first time you have a huge responsibility, you bought a new house for yourself and all that. So if it's a physical journey, it is being blessed. Don't worry, you won't regret it. Okay, then for others of you, it might be a spiritual journey that you're going through, And like around this time of the year, which is like December now, right, whenever you are watching this, so you might feel like you're transitioning from one phase to another, okay? And again, like I said, transitions sometimes feel uncomfortable, you may feel unstable. It's best to focus on whatever spiritual practice you have. It's best to focus on that, and then you will see that no matter what happens, you are blessed, you are protected, you are covered completely with grace. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, you know what to do. Please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put this back before I move on to the next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this bar soap. Okay, let us see what is or what are the messages that your spirit guides want you to hear regarding the 12 by 12 portal. What is it, divine, that my dear option 2 viewers need to hear? From the Divine Abundance deck, I took 1 card. Next, from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, I will draw two more cards. Okay. Dear angels, what is it that my dear option 2 viewers need to hear from you? Thank you. One more message, please. You. And finally, from the blessings deck, let us see what is like one major blessing that you are receiving through the activation of this 12 by 12 portal. Thank you, divine. Now that we have all your cards, let us dive into your reading. Option 2. What is it that you have lost recently? It feels like you are sulking. Some of you may have actually gone through a situation where you have lost a loved one, and I'm really sorry about that. Okay. So definitely, like, there has been a loss of some kind in the recent past. For some of you, it has happened in the recent past. For others of you, I'm seeing like this is like the baggage of a loss that had happened way back in the past, but you are still carrying the baggage. Like, you just could not release it completely. It was sitting in your subconscious and it was affecting every phase of your life, every aspect of your life. Okay, and now finally this is like a really auspicious time where your spirit guides, your ancestor guides, all your loved ones who have gone to the other side, I'm feeling like they have formed like a really strong cheerleading team for you, and they are somehow facilitating a lot of healing for you, so that finally you can let go of this sense of loss completely, and you see for yourself that the damage was not permanent. Okay, there is something, there is a silver lining, and you finally start seeing it. Okay, but the important thing for you is to keep moving. Now let me show you your cards. First you have this loss card, and it reads, sometimes you learn True offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. Okay, so for I think most of you, the loss has hit your ego. Okay, it might be like an illusion of loss that your mind is creating. It can be loss of finances due to the recent fiasco in like the share market or something. It can be someone you trusted and they betrayed you. Yeah, those kinds of vibes I'm feeling more. But definitely for a few of you, it can be like the actual loss of a loved one and you're finding it difficult to move on. Okay, and spirit is coming in and saying like, they would want you to do something positive, to convert this sense of grief, this sense of loss into something positive. Okay, that would help them also a lot. So use that if possible as your inspiration to move on and do something positive. It can be baby steps, it can be something like within your capacity. You don't have to stretch yourself thin, but definitely don't sit back and keep brooding, because that is the main warning that is coming in. Like the more you allow your mind to just brood over this loss, the more you keep sinking into that sense of helplessness, hopelessness, the feeling of being a victim. Instead, your guides are saying whatever has happened. You do the next thing, whatever your next thing is. Or it can be something like in some other aspect of your life. Maybe if you had gone or have suffered a loss in finances, you still have your family, or you still have your hobbies. You can still focus on something else to make you feel good, and then use that feeling of positivity and invest that in other areas of your life. Okay, but definitely the important message is don't stop. This is not the time to sit back and brood and feel like a victim. The don't stop message is very clear. So for some of you, I can almost see your guides pushing you out of, like, no matter how much you want to crawl into that hole, your guides are like literally dragging you out and pushing you into action. Okay, please don't stop. And don't stop does not necessarily mean it has to be physical action. It can be anything. If you are really physically exhausted or tired, you can still sit in one place, use the social media, use something else, to spread positivity. But what they are saying is don't stagnate, don't stop, don't get stuck into this wormhole of emotions and thoughts that keep you trapped in a loop and lead you nowhere. Instead, just keep doing. And the good thing is you also got a yes card, okay, which is awesome, because if you guys had a specific question when you came for this video, if you're like, oh, this thing is happening this week, or this is what I'm going to attempt this week, what will the outcome be? If you had something like that in mind, it's a yes. If you did not have a question in mind, the yes always turns out like a positive affirmation kind of thing. Okay, so whatever it is, the universe is saying yes to you. But to just receive that yes also, you have to take at least one step forward. You have to tell yourself that I allow myself to detach from the sense of loss and move forward. Okay, this is extremely important. And finally, the blessing you are receiving is a blessing on your wisdom. So whatever this experience was that you went through, it most likely taught you a very valuable life lesson. Okay, and no matter how bad you feel right now, I can almost see that you are growing so much wise. It's just not one lesson, it's like many sub lessons you are learning, like how to deal with people, how to use your intuition, how to plan ahead, things ahead, how to have multiple plans, things like that, like many small things you're learning. And you definitely have grown wiser through the experience. And when you don't stop, keep moving ahead, you will suddenly see that these experiences are giving you that edge over others. Because probably the others in the same field as you are probably new, and you are like, okay, I went through this thing multiple times, so now I know not to do this and instead do that. Okay, like I'll give like a very trivial example. Like I had a visa appointment and there was a particular time given, and it was strictly written that you just have to come during this time, and other times you will not be allowed and all that. And I really wanted to go to another place after that, but like if it was my first time, I would have just stuck to the instruction. But since I know, like around this place, if you go early, sometimes things get done. So I actually went there, like I think one and a half hours early, and they let me in 1 hour early, and my whole thing was done within, I think, 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and I could go to the other place I wanted to. So it's just like a very trivial example, but what I'm trying to say is that once you have gone through an experience, whether your mind labels that as good or bad, it does not matter. You have learned something that is being integrated within you, and it has made you wiser. And the moment you move forward, you will see that these experiences are helping you, helping now accelerate your progress even further. So the most important message for you, my dear Option 2 viewers, is don't stop. There is a yes waiting for you, and definitely you are being blessed so that you can use your wisdom to your advantage and help many more others. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, my dear Option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video with your friends on your social media, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put this back before I move on to the last option of the day. Welcome to your reading, my dear Option 3 viewers who chose this eye mask. So let me keep this aside and let us see what are the messages that your spirit guides want you to receive regarding this 12 by 12 portal. Today I'm taking one card first from the Divine Abundance deck. Dear angels, spirit guides, what is it that my dear Option 3 viewers need to hear from me? Thank you. Next, I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. And let's see what is the guidance that comes forth. Thank you, angels. One more card, please, for my dear Option 3 viewers. Thank you. And finally, from the Blessings deck, we'll see what is like this one major blessing that is being activated through this 12 by 12 portal. Thank you, Divine. Okay, let us dive into your reading. Wonderful. Okay, it is actually a wonderful time for you. My dear option 3 viewers, I don't see anything even remotely negative around you. Instead, if it almost feels like you guys were like in the doldrums, you were doing things, you were getting things, but you were kind of bored and unsure whether what you are doing is right, whether this is the path you want to follow, or is there something else. And the answer is like, don't worry. Through this portal, your spirit guides will make sure you take the right action. Okay, because you got this right action card, and I'll read the message here. It says, aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So basically, the right action here is nothing but going with the flow. You will be like in a super chill mode, but at the same time, you won't be passive, you won't be lazy. You will like do everything, but you will have like everything surrendered to the divine form you connect to, but at the same time you will be taking action. Okay, because one of the messages here is don't stop, and this is like a repeating message from another option. So now that I'm doing the reading for you option 3 viewers, I can definitely say throughout the option, all the 3 options, the message that came in strongly is no matter what you're going through, the energy of this portal is to accelerate, not stop taking action. Instead, give it all that you have. Okay, because your guides are seem to be more accessible now than ever before. Okay, so they will make sure that your action is the right action. If you're making mistakes, they will give you, soft nudges so that you realize, okay, this is not what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. But they can do that only when you take the action. Okay, not when you're just planning, contemplating, discussing, researching. No, that part is over. Now you are just charging forward, and what I'm seeing for you option 3 is definitely, it's a huge positive movement forward. You have been also given a timeline which talks about within the next few weeks. So if there was something that you were wondering, like when I'm going to get the result, when I'm going to get the reward, if this is an interview you have given and you're waiting for the result, if this is an exam, or if this is like, a relationship which you want to take it to the next level, if it's a health condition that you were suffering from, you just had undergone a surgery or something and you are just waiting for it to heal, your guides are coming in and saying within the next few weeks you are definitely seeing a major positive outcome. Okay, it can be a raise, it can be receiving gifts, it can be something that you have dreamt of, but you were thinking that it'll take a long time, but it will suddenly happen within the next few weeks because things are pacing up. Okay, you just have to believe in yourself, keep taking action, and just witness everything as if you're watching a movie. Okay, go with the flow. Remind yourself whenever it feels like you're stagnating that no, I have to keep moving, keep doing, keep taking the action, and within the next few weeks you will definitely see some positive outcome. And specifically, if you were worried about like some work project or something, the blessing that you are receiving is a blessing for good work. Whether it's actually work in your office or a hobby that you are trying to convert into a profession, or if it's just social service, selfless service you are doing, it is something. Some huge blessing is coming regarding your work, and congratulations, I couldn't be more happier for you. So enjoy this phase, be grateful to your guides because definitely they are bringing in all the positivity possible through the activation of this 12 by 12 portal. Just remember, you you just don't stop, keep moving, keep working, and within the next few weeks there will be something that will make you very, very happy. Okay, that's all I have for you, my dear Option 3 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video with your friends on your social media, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye.